Good evening. It's wonderful to be with you for this special Christmas show, isn't it, Ronnie?
Indeed it is. And in a packed programme tonight, Zandra Rhodes will be here to model her new ankle warmers. They're knickers without any elastic.
Then we'll be entertained by the massed choirs of the Noise Abatement Society singing Silent Night.
But first, the news. Latest statistics show that 90% of all British women like shaking Stevens. On the other hand, 90% of all British men think he's old enough to shake himself.
And a disappointing cancellation tonight. The British Rail Catering Department's Christmas blowout has been postponed until April to give the sandwiches time to ferment.
And now a sketch which takes place in a cottage hospital on Christmas Eve. I play a man who comes in with a broken arm.
And I play the doctor who gift wraps it.
Oh, hello, Bert.
Hello.
What are you going to have?
That's very kind of you. I'll have a pint of...
What do you want, a pint of light?
No, a pint
of brown? What?
No, a pint
of mild?
No,
pint of bitter? Pint of bitter?
Pint of
bitter, Charlie, won't you? Yeah. So how are you, Bert? All right?
Mustn't grumble.
Oh, yeah.
Mustn't grumble. I just thought I'd pop in on my way up to...
What, up the off licence?
No, up to...
To what, Alcoholics Anonymous?
No, up to the darts match, you know, up the club.
Oh, a darts match, yeah. Oh, thanks, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Well, cheers. Merry Christmas, Bert.
Merry Christmas. Talking about Christmas, we had our Christmas party the other night, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Up the club.
Yeah.
Funny old do it was. Funny old do. It's always the same every year, you know. Always takes the form of an egg and...
Egg and, what, egg and spoon race?
No. No, it takes the form of an egg and...
Egg and Ronnie banquet?
No, an egg and chip supper.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Egg and chip supper, yeah.
You always take the wife along, because she's very useful for laying the...
Laying the eggs?
No. Very useful for laying the...
What, laying the foreman? What?
No. No, laying the table.
Oh, laying the table. I see.
Yeah, very nice. It's a very nice do. I must say they do it very well every year, you know, because all the men get big cigars.
Yeah.
And the women get...
Pickled?
No.
Pie-eyed?
No. Picture hats.
Oh, picture hats, do they? Oh, yeah, that's very nice.
Mind you, they also get
Well, they would do this.
Pistachio nuts.
Oh, pistachio nuts. That's not one, yeah.
Mind you, the beer was flowing like there was no...
No whiskey left?
No tomorrow.
Oh, no tomorrow,
yeah. I got chatting, you know, to that big Wendy from accounts, you know.
Big Wendy, yeah.
Big Wendy.
Yeah.
Got chatting about this and that.
Yeah.
Because she fancies me, I know.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah, I know that. Because she once offered me a bit of...
Bit of this and that?
No.
Bit of this, that and the other?
No.
Bit of the other without the this and that?
No, a bit of a seedy cake.
Oh, yeah.
In the canteen.
Oh, right, yeah.
Anyway, this night, she's leaned over, you see.
Yeah.
Give me a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, yeah.
Because, of course, she'd already given me a kiss on the,
What? On the what? What she kissed you on? What? What? On the ear? What? On the face?
No.
What? On the other place?
No, on the Thursday. Now, fortunately, the wife did not see that, because at that time she was out laying the...
Laying the tables?
No, laying the foreman, as it happens.
I was right the first time.
Anyway, I was sat there, like you do, you see, eating my supper.
Yeah.
Pretended not to see, of course, but then I noticed her fingers creeping over, you see, and pinched one of my,
Really?
Yeah,
She did, did she?
Yeah,
really?
my,
Oh, God, yeah. Well, just the one, like, was it?
Well, I'd only got the two.
Well, that's
Chips. And,
chips. Chips, I see, yeah. I got the wrong about there. Yes, I say chips, yeah.
Of course, yes, chips, yes. So she pinched it and popped it in her...
In her mouth?
No, in her... popped it in her...
Popped it, wasn't there? Where else to pop it? Is there?
She popped it in her handbag for later, didn't she?
Handbag. I forgot my handbag, yeah.
Well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the boss got up, gave us the toast.
Oh, you had toast as well as the pistachio?
The loyal toast.
Oh, the loyal toast, yeah.
Yeah, the loyal toast to our great queen and all the...
all the little queens.
all the dominions.
All the dominions, yeah.
You see, may she forever enjoy good health and be permanently protected from the dreaded...
Dreaded lurgy?
No. The dreaded...
Dreaded corgi?
No.
Dreaded Fergie?
No. No, the dreaded foe.
Oh, the dreaded foe. Oh, yes, I know one.
You see
Yes,
what I
yes,
mean?
dreaded foe.
Then after that was all over, we had the usual dancing.
Yeah.
Of course, Wendy's only grabbed me again, hasn't she? Pulled me to one side.
Oh, yeah.
Whispered in my ear. She says to me, you and I, she said, are meant for each other, she said. Of course, I am also a little short at the end of the week?
A
little shy.
Oh, a little shy, yeah.
She said, I'm also a little shy.
Right.
She said, but if you are interested, after this dance, why don't you go to the bicycle shed, she said, and I shall be round...
Round at the back?
No, I shall
round at the front and the back?
No. I shall be round the back in the bushes, she said.
Oh, really? Oh,
Of course, I went.
Yeah.
There she was, reclining.
Oh, yeah.
She said, now is your chance, she said. You can now have anything you want.
Ooh. And did you?
Of course I did. I grabbed her by the hand.
But the handiest bit you get hold of.
Do me a favour. I grabbed her by the handbag and pinched me chip back, didn't I? Cheers. I'd like to introduce our special guest tonight, singing a soon-to-be-released track from his new album, live in Australia. Will you welcome the marvellous Elton John?
Hey, stop mucking the bridesmaids about. Get out there. Go and give her a dance. Of this I'm certain. That's it. Oh, God. Oh, dear, look at that. Oh, God. Who's going to eat that now? Oh. Here you are, Purse.
Oh, don't mind if I do, Cyril. I'm always partial to a slab of nuptial pork pie, you know. It settles the stomach after a sumptuous meal.
Aye, happen there's nothing like as maybe these reek, Purse.
They certainly done nice Sharon Reed proud with this wedding, do it? Must have cost you a package.
Well, it's not every day you give your only daughter in wedlock, is it, Sidney?
No. There's Norbert Reed there. How much brass did do actually cost you then?
Well, between you, me and the bedpost, Purse, this has set me back nigh on 15 quid, and that's no lie.
15 quid?
Aye, 15 quid, and that was money I was saving to build a new pigeon loft, you see, the nose. Oh. Still, never mind, now Sharon's moved out, I can put pigeons in there, you see.
Well, it's worked out proper champion, hasn't it, then, eh?
Oh, and there's nothing like us, maybe it has, Purse, it's like us not, aye. Hey, what's more, yon pigeons, they don't play the pop music all night, do they?
No, of course not.
No.
This lad she's married, he's a grand lad, this lad.
Oh, yeah?
What does he do, then?
Oh, well, he's self-employed.
Oh, aye?
Oh, aye, he's a burglar.
Fancy that Sharon marrying one of these sorts, in there.
Well, I don't see it as losing a daughter. It's more a gaining a video record, if they know what
Very clever, Cyril, very clever. Man, you always had plenty upstairs.
Well, I've now got a music centre, a microwave oven. Hangman knows what else they knows.
Tell me, listen, what's happened to yon Henry?
Henry?
Henry, yon pet pig you used to keep at home. You know, he must be nobbitry underweight now.
Oh, yon pig. Oh, he caused a tremendous domestic ruckus between Mrs. and me son, you know.
No.
Oh, aye, she reckoned I was moddly-coddling him.
Moddly-coddling him?
Aye, moddly-coddling him, she reckoned. Him sleeping on settee after he's had his dinner, she thought it weren't right.
Oh, well, they do get funny and finicky women at that age.
Oh, I know they do, but I mean, that pig, you know, eventually come between Mrs. and me.
Aye.
Oh, aye, and as we've only got a three-quarter bed, it was a bit of a scoff, you know.
I can imagine that. Yes, I can. So tell me what happened then.
Well, I come up with a perfect solution, but my missus, she said she'd murder yon pig before she'd sleep in the spur room with motorbike.
Fancy threatening poor pig like that. So where is he now? Is he back on settee then?
No, he's even now among us.
Among us?
Ah, you've not but eaten half of him. Come on, In this freezing season of peace and good cheer, the boss, drunken Duncan, is pickled, I fear. And outside, some miners who've had too much beer are writing their names in the snow.
They're writing their names in the snow.
Life in Alaska don't promise the bets, 'cause mining for gold down in holes is the pits. And dining on whale meat sure gives you the shakes. There's no Merry Christmas today.
There's no Merry Christmas today.
Hey, Cracky, it's Christmas Day. We ought to have some kind of entertainment. Come on, Charlie. Give us a dance.
How about some music?
Happy feet. I got those happy feet. I'm gonna live till I die.
I want to hear Temptation.
A little recitation. I'll tell you a tale about the old Yukon Trail. It's a life full of strife. You can stuff it. Men are real men out there. They don't wear underwear. They just sit on their acids and rough it. Down in Fairbanks one day, I was having my way with a female who sure spoke the lingo. As my cold hands I placed round her big frozen waist, her knicker elastic went bingo.
Boys, this is no time for frolics. The Leroy gang's in town.
Where?
After.
Looks like a showdown, fellas. The Leroy gang are right outside. Listen. Sounds like they're coming in.
Okay, gang, let's slam. In the morning, hush shocking, you'll find me in your stocking.
There ain't no Santa Claus.
They call me Diamond Dickie, the talent scout. I'd like to meet you, Pard.
I'd like to meet you too.
If you require some chickie, just point her out. We do take credit cards. I'd like to introduce you to our big star. She's just about to take a bow. So fellas, say hello to effervescent flow.
The belly of the Yukon now.
See what the boys in the back room will have. I'm lonesome tonight, I declare.
I do declare she's lonesome.
Some of the boys are outside in the lab. They've gone for a wee breath of air. So bring them back. Oh, come to mama. In this here town when I let down my hair. It's me what the boys in the back room will have. Each hour on the dot.
Each are on the dot.
For $2 a shot.
Only $2 a shot.
I'll show them what's what and what's where.
Hey, this is more like it. This is what I call Christmas steaming. Hey, it's like the good old days.
Like the good old days, these are the good old days. Someday these days will be known as the good old days. Someday these ways will be known as the good old ways. Folks of the future won't recall our names. Just faded photographs in old-fashioned frames. They'll sit and talk the days when men were men.
and women wear old stocking tops and stays.
Remember,
Then through their memories they'll live again. The passion of those good old-fashioned days. You bet your bottom dollar.
Someday these days we'll notice the good old days. Someday these days we'll notice the good old ways.
So make the most of whatever you've got right now. Each day that passes won't come back anyhow. The here and now very soon becomes way back when. And life itself is just a passing phase.
passing phase.
We'll never ever see the like again of those good old-fashioned days. The here and now very soon becomes way back when. And life itself is just a passing phase.
Passing phase.
We'll never ever see the like again of those good old-fashioned, when passion was a ration,
Those good old-fashioned days.
Silence in court.
Take the book in the right hand. Read what it says on the card.
Christmas time is here again. Mistletoe and holly. I wish you all you wish yourself, and may your day be jolly.
The other side of the card.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Love, Dennis and Mabel.
Morning.
Afternoon.
I've never seen you here before, have I?
No, you haven't, no.
How's that then?
You've never been here before.
Oh, that's true, yeah. What's your name?
That's right.
Now, your name is what?
Yes, that's right.
What?
What's my name?
Don't you know either?
Yes, what? Arthur what?
Oh, I see.
What's your name?
No, what's your name? You just told me.
I know it's what? Arthur what?
Yeah, you told me that, yeah.
I still don't know what is your name.
That's right.
What?
No, that's you. You're right, I'm right.
Oh, we're both right.
Yeah.
I still don't know what your name is.
It's right, Leonard Wright.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that's me.
No. Look, why don't we call each other by our nicknames?
Right.
No, that's my real name.
Well, what's your nickname?
Lefty.
Lefty Right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And you're what?
Yeah, that's me.
No. What is your nickname?
60.
60 what?
Yeah, do you know this? My grandfather is still alive.
Is he using?
100 what? Do you know he got married for the first time on his 100th birthday?
Oh, did the Queen send him a telegram?
Yes. And Prince Philip sent him a diagram.
Who'd he marry then?
Some woman.
Well, of course he did. Never heard of anyone marrying a man, have you?
Yes, I have.
Who?
My sister.
That's different, isn't it? That's different. Women are different.
So they tell me, yeah.
Oh, you've not had a lot to do with women then?
A lot to do, one woman. Bringing in the coal, doing the dishes, making the bed, terrible business.
Oh, was you married to her?
In a way.
In what way?
In the family way. I caught her with the butcher. She was unfaithful to me.
How do you know that?
9 months later, she presented me with giblets.
So you'll be alone on Christmas Day then, will you?
Yep. Just me and my pet turkey.
Oh. What about Boxing Day?
It'll be just me.
You going to eat him?
No, he's going over to his mother's.
I always have a big party Christmas Day.
Oh, who's that?
Mrs. Bracegirdle who lives down by the farm. Great big bay windows and welcome on the map. Her husband's got a small holding.
Oh, well, nobody's perfect, are they? Does she come over to help you out?
Yeah, she comes over to help me out the pub closing time.
I've got Boxing Day off this year.
Oh, what's your job then?
I shoe horses.
Do you? I shoe pigeons. Shoe like that, I shoe like that. Up the 5 acre field.
Oh, I got 10 acres.
Have you got land?
No, these shoes are too tight.
Oh, your toes, you mean?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, I see, yeah. These shoes are very tight, you know.
Are they?
You know, when I bought these shoes, they were so tight, I had to wear them a fortnight before I could get them on.
Well, I'm off to pick some mistletoe. I'm after a girl in the village.
Ooh, you got high hopes, have you?
No, she's a tall girl. I got low hopes.
Here, I'll come with you. I knows where it grows. Here. The girl I was with last night wouldn't kiss me under the mistletoe.
Oh, why's that?
She didn't like where I was wearing it. Come on.
Here's a story about two chaps who have bought themselves a Rolls Royce each. Who said the government training schemes don't work? I'll get a damn knighthood if it kills me. Anyway, this story about these two chaps who have just bought themselves a Rolls Royce each. Probably the two who put a new washer on a tap for us last week. Nigel and Kevin, we'll call them. That's not what I called them then, but that's what I call them now. By the way, I must be honest, this isn't actually the joke I was going to tell you, to be honest, which had more general interest. Because, to be honest, a lot of people haven't got a Rolls Royce. Now, I know I'm going against government figures here, but there you are. But what happened was, I met the producer in the bar just before the show. He was sitting there, sipping his usual Bacardi and night nurse. With 2 cherries and a Valium. Reading Health and Efficiency. And he said, Ronnie, love, what are you going to do for that bit of nonsense, where you sit looking desperate? I said, I'm going to tell a joke about a fairy. Isn't it funny when you know you've said the wrong thing? Well, he let go of the barman's hand. And he said, I've just been told they are bringing back Bill and Ben, and if you're not careful, you'll be back in the flower pot. Anyway, that needn't worry you. Worries me, but it needn't worry you. So here is the story with no fairies. Just a couple of chaps who met up after a few years, and one of them, Kevin, said, I'm doing so well, he said. I'm driving a very expensive car, a Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, no less. And the other one, Nigel, says, call that expensive? When I bought my car, they gave me one of those for the kids. I think he was a graduate from the Derek Jameson Charm School. Anyway. And the other chap says, but this one, he says, believe me, has got some amazing extras. Like if I'm driving along the motorway in the rain and I start aquaplaning, a voice sings in quadraphonic sound, we're riding along on the crest of the wave. And his friend says to him, look, that is just a gimmick. My car, he says, has more practical extras. Like if I have a tyre blowout in the fast lane, the computer takes over, slows me down onto the hard shoulder, stops, then practically drenches the inside of the car with Chanel No. 5. Well, the next time they meet, one of them says, look, he said, I just bought a gadget, so that if I'm coming back from the club, and the old, had a few, and the old driving's a bit dodgy, as soon as the old bill appears, a flagpole pops out with the Royal Standard on it. And they think I'm the Queen Mum going to the races. So his friend said, that's nothing. He said, I've just installed a device in the old roller that'll make you sick, he said. If I'm in trouble with the motorway patrol, he said, I press a button and that wipes my name off the police computer and replaces it with somebody else's. Nigel said, that's incredible. Whose name does it put in? He said, yours. So Nigel said, look, I'm getting a bit tired of all these gadgets, especially that one. So why don't we stop showing it off, and get ourselves an ordinary car each and just go for the quiet life. A bit of comfort. Kevin says, a good idea. A bit of comfort, that's the thing. So about a month later, he's driving up the motorway and he spots Nigel's personalised number plates about 4 cars up ahead of him, you see. So he gets him on the phone. He said, Nigel, is that you in the stretch limo, about 4 up? He said, I'm 4 cars behind you in a 6-wheel job, he said. Talk about comfort, he said. This is home from home, he said. Armchair, cocktail bar, 28-inch telly, quadraphonic sound, video recorder. His friend in the other cars, he said, don't tell me you got me out the bath just to tell me that.
The time is long, long ago. It is an age of enchantment, of monsters and trolls, giants and ogres, Bernards and Mannings. Feared more than any of these is a hideous hobgoblin of the forest, a demon of unrelenting evil, the tree sprite.
What are you doing here? Of my bedroom. You should be outside in the forest.
Turn it up, it's flaming freezing out there. Cold enough to freeze the conkers of a horse chestnut.
What is it, my dear?
It's that ruddy tree sprite manifested itself in the bedroom again.
Look, I'm not taking any more lip from you, Granny. Do you understand that? I'm a dark demon of unrelenting evil. Yeah, I could turn your husband into a hippopotamus, you know.
You four-eyed little twiglet. You haven't got the nerve.
Oh, haven't I? I can't understand that. Why does your husband not turn into a hippopotamus?
Who said this was my husband? Now, you get out of here! Before I shove a woodpecker up your knothole!
As the tree sprite returned to its evil haunts in the forest, nearby there lived a poor woodcarver named Geppetto.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
What is?
A horse and cart being driven by a hippopotamus. There, my dear, what time is it?
It's long, long ago.
I only make it long ago. My watch must have stopped. I must fix the cuckoo clock.
Call that a cuckoo clock? It hasn't got a cuckoo in it.
Well, of course it hasn't. They live in other people's clocks, cuckoos. Don't you know nothing?
I know I'm fed up with all these wooden clocks and toys. Wood, wood, wood. Everywhere you look, wood.
I'm a wood carver. What should I use, Lego?
Sick and tired of wood. Food, smud. The plates we eat off of wood. The glasses we drink out of wood.
Have you seen my reading glasses?
Even your reading glasses are wood.
Well, who needs glass anyhow? Wood is much more hard-wearing.
Last week I asked you to carve the Sunday joint, and what did I get? I don't know whether to stuff it or creosote it. No wonder our only son left home.
Listen, Pinocchio left home because you're nagging him all the time. He's not made of wood, you know.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yes, he is. I forgot. I wonder whatever happened to the little fella. You know, they're making him a great puppet. By now, he could have been leader of the Labour Party.
Call yourself a man. When was the last time I was made love to?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
All I it was a strong, virile husband to father my children. And what did I get? A senile old fool with a rusty chopper.
She's right. If only we could have another child. If only we could have another little boy of our very own.
Upon a star makes no difference who you are.
Pesky crickets, by Jiminy, I hate them.
So that night, Geppetto went off into the forest to find some wood to build another little boy. And when he found a tree, he chopped it down and took it home. And when he got home, he took all the bits and he
Wait a minute. I'm an old man, remember?
Sorry.
This looks like a good one.
What is that?
It's a new little boy I've made.
It's hideous.
Well, it takes after his mother.
Oh.
I'm going to call him Pinocchio.
Our other little boy was called Pinocchio.
I know. That's why I'm going to call this one Pinocchio, too.
Pinocchio, too?
Finished yet? Why can't we have them at the beginning of the picture? Now, he's almost complete. I just have one more hole to drill in the bottom.
You do, and you got a belt and a kisser. What sort of poncy clobber do you call this? Honestly, I look like something out of a Tyrolean knocking shop.
This cannot be. You can't talk and walk. I haven't put the key in your back yet.
Key in my back? You trying to wind me up or something?
I will when I get the...
Look, don't get tasty with me, John. Not in the mood, you know what I mean? And where's my breakfast? I'm flaming starving.
Look at the little fella. Just like a real boy.
Oh, blimey. All this porridge tastes more like glue.
It is glue. I use it to stick your nose on with.
Don't talk to your father like that, or you'll feel the back of my hand, you ungrateful little tyke.
You do raise the back of your hand, you get the front of my boot and the back of your bustle, you dozy old pudding. Opening time. I'm off down the pub.
Pinocchio, whenever you leave the house, you must always remember to... open the door first.
You say something, John.
I wonder if they had this trouble with the flower pot men.
actor's life for me. I still have the silver cane, a watch of gold and a diamond chain. Hi, diddly-doo, you sleep till after 2. You promenade with a big cigar.
You tour the world in a private car.
You dine on chicken and caviar. An actor's life for me. Yeah!
Hey, keep it down, for God's sakes. Actors are all the same. Show-offs.
Oh, get him, dear.
No joke.
1 egg over easy. Oh, I forgot you took the vow of silence.
Here, you, barmaid.
In a minute, I'm taking holy orders. Now, what is it?
Look, what sort of tasteless, titchy grub do you serve here?
We served you, didn't we?
I'll have a drink instead. Can you fix me up with a highball?
Sorry, sir, we don't do plastic surgery.
Very good. Very good indeed. I like your style. You and I can get on well together.
Look, I know this sounds fickle and capricious, but...
What?
I never date a man with woodworm in his ear. Look at you. You're all made completely from bits of wood. Where did you come from?
Well, I didn't come from flaming MFI, did I? Puppet!
Are you sure you're not just after my body?
Of course not.
Are you sure you're not just after my soft golden thighs and firm pulsating bosom?
Never.
Hey, what's going on here? Oh, hanky-o-panky-o with the customers, is it?
No, Mr. Stromboli, we were just...
Get back to work with you, and you, broken nose, get out of my tavern.
Broken nose? Who you calling broken nose?
You're sniveling a pepper squeak.
Leave him alone. He's only a puppet.
You stupid old man.
Now that's what I call a man.
As for you, squid features, get out.
What have I created?
And so, while Geppetto tries not to lose his head, the evil Pinocchio has grabbed Gretchen and is headed back to his hideaway, hoping to make headway his way.
Well, this is my place, darling. What say you and I make beautiful music together?
All right. Oh, I love music. My favorite is a quartet.
What's a quartet, then?
Well, it's like a duet, only in a duet, 2 people play. And in a quartet, 4 play.
Forget the foreplay, darling. Give us a kiss.
What kind of girl do you think I am? Let go of me.
You heard her, Pinocchio. Do as she says. You better get out of here, Gretchen. It's not going to be a pretty sight.
March on, don't lose your head.
So, when Geppetto had finished, all that remained of the evil Pinocchio was a pile of matches. And thus was the killer doll's reign of terror brought to an end. And once again, the men and women in the village were able to sleep safely in each other's beds. Gretchen moved in with Geppetto as his housekeeper, on condition that when he died, she kept his house. Each day in his workshop, she dusted his equipment and attended to all his little vices. He soon found that having such a fresh young girl around the place had made a new man of him.
You know, Gretchen, this may sound corny, but you've made a happy man very old. And to think, we might never have met if it hadn't been for that evil puppet Pinocchio. For a time, I thought he might take over.
When it came to it, he was no match for you.
And now, let's face it, he's a whole load of matches. At last, his fire is controlled.
Coming soon, Pinocchio 3, The Matches Strike Back.
That's all we've got time for, but here are a few announcements. In festive mood tomorrow, just as the Christmas lights are going on in Oxford Street, we'll be taking a party to Ireland's biggest lighthouse to watch them closing the curtains.
Finally, some late news. There was a big theft this morning from a factory that makes chocolates. Special centres have been set up, some of them hard centres and some of them soft centres. And this evening, the police were said to be helping themselves during their inquiry.
And we have just heard that due to bad weather, the strike at Heathrow has been diverted to Manchester.
And finally, a message for the ladies. If an old gentleman with a long white beard tucked something in your stocking last night, it was Father Christmas. If it happens again tonight, you've been goosed by a Chelsea pensioner.
Until then, it's a Merry Christmas from me.
And a Happy New Year from him. Good night.
Good night.